The Brothers of Liberty, here to remind you what true freedom is. Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Liberty with the older brother Kelton. Um, Today, like we did a couple days, we're talking about election results. We're not talking about Virginia. Um, Everybody's been talking about that, and it's still a surprise to the Democrats that they lost 3 seats in Virginia: Attorney General, the Lieutenant Governor, and the Governor. Which, by the way, I still haven't heard AOC or the squad congratulate the first woman of color on the being a lieutenant governor. I guess that's only reserved for Democrats, not Republicans, right? Because Democrats are so tolerant of everybody. Oh, did I say that out loud? Why, yes, I did. Um, Now, New Jersey, we're going to talk about that state election. The governor won the re-election, although I think there's something fishy, especially when one county had 100% reporting, showed a Republican win, and all of a sudden it flipped to a blue county, saying that the Democrat candidate won the county. So yeah, that's a little fishy right there. Guess they rescanned several votes and recounted votes. So, ooh, this vote should count as three, not one. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Why, yes, I did. Um, Several state assemblies and senates are still being too close to call, with some of them with Republicans leading Democrat incumbents. But the biggest upset in New Jersey was pulled off by Republican candidate Edward Durr. He's a local trucker that works for a furniture company. He ran against the longtime Democrat and state Senate President Steve Sweeney. He spent an access to about, according to the campaign filing, about $2,100. He says it's more like five to $10,000. But even at five or $10,000, the Democrat candidate spent over $490,000 and had about $800,000 left in the balance, and yet he lost to a trucker, uh, which is the biggest upset. A lot of people saying it's the biggest upset. I don't see it as an upset. I see it as people finally waking up and realizing that we're getting tired of mandates, unconstitutional mandates. We're getting tired of the school boards trying to tell us that they're going to dictate what our kids learn, and we have no say in it. And that's what's happening. Um, a lot of even the Edward Durr was surprised that he won, um, and yet he did win. So now he has a first time office holder, and let's hope he stays true to his roots. Um, and with that being said, there's also been other upsets in other cities. Newark, Ohio, all Republican candidates won on the city council. So it's all Republican. Um, there have been Democrats who haven't lost in 4 elections, and now they have lost. So that should tell you something. Um, Other cities experiencing similar things. And in Seattle, which is a left stronghold, and in that one neighborhood where they had where it was blocked off and no cops or no government or nothing, Seattle, 59% of voters, or at least the people that voted for a Republican candidate to replace an outgoing Democrat for city attorney. She won against the Democrat uh, by 59% of the votes. So, and that's in Seattle, people. Um, so people need to wake up. The left needs to wake up and realize that we, the people, are no longer taking it. We're going to come out in droves, and we're not stopping now. We had a good victory, but you know what? 2022 is just around the corner, and those midterm elections are looking mighty nice. And we're going to keep pushing and pushing and getting rid of the filth that's in Washington, D.C., and in our state's legislature and in Congress, because we're getting tired of unconstitutional mandates. We're getting tired of people trying to take our right to choose away. It's fine when you have an abortion and killing an innocent baby, but it's not fine when it comes to your body. Um, so yes, I've never said I'm anti-vaccine. I'm just anti-mandate, and everyone should have a choice in the matter. whether you like it or not, because this is the United States of America, and we are a country of freedom and of choices. And with OSHA coming out today saying January 4th would be when they institute the new vaccine mandates, that is unconstitutional. That's bureaucracy. That's why President Biden couldn't do it himself, because he knows it's unconstitutional. They know it's unconstitutional, but they're going to try to push it anyway. So therefore, we need to stand united. And if these businesses need to go down and go bankrupt, then so be it. Because we, the people, are fed up. And pretty soon it's going to be protesting, and pretty soon there'll be secessions if the politicians do not listen. Remember, the politicians serve us; they are public servants. It's not the other way around. They're supposed to represent the people, and the people will, not their own agenda. And apparently, they need to be reminded of that. We, the people, will stand up. We, the people, will continue standing up. And like I said, this is just the beginning. There's a lot of work ahead going forward. And some of us who may not be able to get on the protest line because of jobs or whatever, pretty soon it may be your job. But there's other ways to protest. You can write your congressmen, write your senators, let them know that if they don't want to do the will of the people, then we will find someone that will. And that's my thoughts and my opinions on the matter. What are your opinions? Like, share, subscribe, comment in our comment sections. And once again, we have a YouTube channel. We have a Rumble channel. We have a Facebook page, and we have a Parlor account. So you can always let us know if you want to hear any topics that we haven't covered. You can email us at brothersofliberty76@gmail.com. And we're always going to remind you that we are the Brothers of Liberty, and we're always here to remind you what true freedom is and ought to be.